Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a little boy named Alex. He was very poor and all alone. He lived in a tiny broken wooden house in a corner of the village. He had no parents. No one called him mine, and there was very little food to eat. Many villagers pretended not to see him. Some even spoke harsh words. But Alex never gave up. Every day, he did small tasks. Sometimes he carried wood. Sometimes he fetched water. Sometimes he carried heavy loads. Sometimes he received a little food. Sometimes none at all. Life was hard, yet a small light burned in Alex's heart. At night, when he was alone, he would quietly look at the sky and whisper, "Dear God, I don't ask for much, just don't forget me." One day, Alex worked for a grumpy man named Mr. Carter. He worked all day under the scorching sun. At the end of the day, he received a small meal back. To Alex, that was immense happiness. But on his way home, some older boys stopped him. They laughed, pushed him, and threw his food to the ground. Tears welled up in Alex's eyes. With trembling hands, he picked up what he could. Looking up at the sky, he whispered, "Dear God, I know there are many who suffer more than I do, but am I so small that you cannot see me? Give me strength so I do not turn bad." His heart felt heavy, yet he chose kindness. By the calm river along the road, he saw an old man sitting on a stone. The man looked very tired. He said, "Child, I haven't eaten anything today. Do you have something to share?" Alex looked at his small meal bag. There was hardly any food. But he remembered his mother's words, "When you give from the heart, a person is never empty." Alex felt a little scared. Yet, from his bag, he took the best piece of bread and gave it to the old man. The old man smiled. He slowly began to eat. "Thank you, child," he said. "You have a very kind heart." That day, for the first time, Alex felt proud of himself. He realized how wonderful it feels to be good. The old man helped him walk a little further. They strolled together under the shade of trees. Suddenly, the old man stopped. A strange light shone in his eyes. He said, "Alex, do you know whom you have been walking with today?" Alex said, "With you, sir, with a tired old man." Suddenly, a golden light spread across the man's face. He said, "I am God, who has always been by your side. The night you cried alone, I was there with you. I have heard every one of your prayers." Alex knelt down. Tears filled his eyes. "I thought you had forgotten me," he said in a trembling voice. God smiled gently and said, "No, my child, I have never left you. Even in your suffering, you chose kindness. Today, by helping a stranger, you have helped me." God placed his hand on Alex's meal bag. Suddenly, it became heavy. Inside were fresh bread, rice, potatoes, and fruits. He said, "When you give with love, I return it 100-fold." That day, Alex returned home with a full bag and a peaceful heart. Time passed. People began to notice the light within him. Good people came forward. Alex learned to read and write and continued to do good deeds. Life did not become easy, but he was never alone again. This story is not just about Alex. It is about you too. You may feel forgotten. You may be crying quietly. You may be giving more and receiving less. But remember, you are not alone.
God sees your kindness. He does not forget your tears. Often, God does not appear in grand miracles, but in the face of a tired person, or in a small act of goodness, He stands before you. Your kindness matters. Your heart matters. One day, where you once saw only a wall, a door will open.